In this video, we're going to put a golden letter campaign on complete autopilot that generates you listings for a specific farm area. Important first step is to make sure that you've done the account setup here at the top left and that you've set your branding. If you want to ever change your branding, you can access that from the branding builder at the top right of the dashboard. So here we are in our message templates. You're going to want to click over there. You may notice that you already have a golden letter template in your account. If it's already in your account, come over here. It should show up somewhere in your message templates, and you can just edit the existing, or you can do this from scratch. So here is the script. Hi, first name. We're using our merge tag right here. Would you consider selling your house at address to a client of mine? If yes, call or text me at your phone. So if you click your phone, it'll merge your phone in from the branding builder. Your first name, and then PS, if you want, you can scan a QR code if you want an instant report that shows what a buyer might pay. So this part's optional. You would put in your URL to an iList or whatever service you use, a home bot, whatever you use for people to go check their home values will go up in the box right here. I did skip quickly. We have windowless letters. You can also do this as a note card if you want. It's a little more expensive, but it may feel more personal and do a little better. You can see it here with Shelly Levine's branding on there. Your branding will appear right there. So I'm going to stick to the golden letter, do a windowless letter. You can choose your handwriting font. Keep in mind that the realism offer on adds crossouts to the actual content of the letter. So I just turned it off and on. No crossouts showing there, but they'll probably come back here in a minute as I revise. So the letter content is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and save my message template now. Next thing I'm going to do is make sure I have a mailing list to send my golden letter to. So you can either use one of the pre-built lists in here, say we have the farm list, so I'll click on that, or you can create a new mailing list right here. And you're simply going to click at the top right to add to the list. So how do we get people into the list? A few options. One, you can go ahead and take your existing real estate database CSV file and upload it. And you don't need street addresses. We will actually match for 7 cents a record. We will find you the street addresses for about 60 to 80% of your leads and just add them to the Thanks.io system. So if you have a bunch of buyer leads, it stands to reason that a good percentage of them actually own a home. We will actually be able to start mailing at their physical address if you want to upload a list directly to us. If you don't have a list, or if you just want to try this with a fresh audience, you can use our radius search right here. So if I click radius search, you can do nearest neighbors or a bunch of other categories. So let me just pick a base address right here. And then I can do a radius around for different categories. I can do likely to downsize, home equity, possibly underwater. One of my favorites is only businesses, and then I can mail business owners at their homes. So if I go only businesses, I can then choose, oh, it wants a new address, sorry. If I go, here we go. If I go only businesses, I can choose to send only to the property owner's address, which is pretty fascinating. You know, it stands to reason that business owners may be more qualified, more likely to be moving and shaking, so to speak. So just an idea, but you have all these different demographic categories you can choose. I can go ahead and add, for 5 cents a record, I can add people to my mailing list. So I'm hitting OK. It'll want you to make sure that your account is authorized, and once your payment is authorized, then, or if you've already set up your account, you'll be able to have that mailing list go into your account. But once you've done the branding builder in the system, once you've configured your credit card and you're all set up, once you've added a mailing list of people you want to mail to, and you've set up the golden letter message template, it's pretty easy to put this on autopilot. All you're going to do is you're going to come over to campaigns, and you're going to say, I would like a new campaign action that's attached to a specific list. In this case, we have one set up here for the farm list. So we'll say new list. I want to send my windowless letter. I'm going to send my brand builder image. You can see here your letterhead will appear. Select a message template. It's the golden letter. And then it's our farm mailing list that we've added people to. And we can either send the same letter multiple times a year by using the even flow staggered sending. So let's say you have 100 people on your list and you want to hit them quarterly. Say 4 times a year. The system will just drip out a couple of letters a day round the clock, every day, so that you're not spending a whole bunch of money all at once to get this out, but you have a consistent system built for your business that's generating you listing interest. You can also go ahead and just say, hey, anytime I add somebody to my golden letter list, just go ahead a day later. So I go days after added, and anytime somebody's added, just send the letter the next day. I could have that in there as well. Or if you just want to send one golden letter to a big batch of people, the step-by-step wizard is a good way to do that. So in that case, you would just say, hey, send my windowless letter with this letterhead. You would pick the golden letter there, and you would just blast it to that entire list. So you'll see it'll render out here, boom, boom, boom. Make sure you have your URL in there for the QR code if you're using that. And then you just pick the list that you want to send to. You could even buy the list on the fly as you go. So a couple of different ways to skin this cat, but the bottom line is you can set these campaigns on complete autopilot, so you have sort of a farm list of homeowners that you want to get the golden letter a certain number of times a year. You're just going to use that campaign logic, or if you just want to test this out one time, you have the ability to blast it out one time. So if you ever need any help with this idea, the golden letter campaign, or you want to try any of the other pre-built campaigns or campaign ideas you see us talking here at Thanks.io to grow your real estate business, just reach out anytime. We have our live mail room open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You just hop into a Zoom room with us, or just use our regular support channel, support at Thanks.io, or the automation concierge option to get on a one-on-one Zoom with us, and we'll help you set this all up. But this is how to do it yourself. And thanks again for watching this video from Thanks.io about how to set up your golden letter mail campaigns for real estate.